Sure thing. Okie dokie. Where are we going here? And how do we get there? This way. Okay.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally
Yes, guys.
frozen in time. The genetic components of our species and modified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that yes, that was one of them, considering that's seems to be what its function is. Also, I love how quickly she's becoming comfortable with terms like office, you know, things that she doesn't have much of a grasp of in her world.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
I wonder what she was gonna say. And you all, this is possible. All things are possible. All something. All this is happened because of you. I don't know. I wonder what she was gonna say.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Very interesting. Yeah, it is kind of, an irony that they're using machines to correct a problem they had with machines, basically. Machines were the problem, and now machines are the solution. Our inventory getting quite full again.
can't spare the weight.
Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. Ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo were all lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for continuation of human species and earthly life. We must succeed.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
Yeah, it's obvious you were
There was
created.
no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine.
Absolutely.
But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
It's obvious that has some type of genetic connection with this Elizabeth, though, right? Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Uh-oh. It's that dude. Yeah, I thought maybe like that window would be a blast shield. That I guess not.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
What?
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
After learning all that, doesn't
Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell.
this guy just seems
I
like a
never
joke?
doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I
Guess you
am
reach
bade to
underneath the
kill
bar?
die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamet was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No, I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts. fought at every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything
no.
as
I
it
don't
was
think so.
meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
No, not really.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot. But an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Hey.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
What? This is a predicament. How are we gonna get out of this one, Aloy?
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day, soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Hey, that's the doctor, dude. Not surprised he would be here. He was an ass.
Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turon ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Yeah, I forget exactly how you're supposed to do this one. Because as you can see, we're unequipped with no weapons, no focus,
I'll never beat that thing.
no
with my
nothing.
weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. Gotta get out of the way.
There's gotta be a way to... I can't remember. Can't remember. It's been so long since I played this part.
He's charging. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. The walls look strong, but the pillars don't. They weren't built to take a charge from the crazed behemoth. I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do. I hear you, Aloy. I don't have any more potions either. We're gonna have to do this without, you know, taking too much damage.
Getting ready to charge. It's down.
Well, it's just lucky that he left our equipment there on the thing, on the podium, right? Or this could have been real bad.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Yikes. Ouch.
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with these lift attacks.
Yikes. down at least. Got him.
Silence! Shadows, kill her!
Come on, I just took on a behemoth. Now I gotta take on these guys too. Come on.
Kill her!
It ain't
Why leave it to
over.
them? Come get me yourself!
And it's over. It ain't over till it's over. Oh, what is this? An explosion? Oh yeah. Look who it is, actually putting himself on the line. Silence! How safe would it be to be in the crowd during all of this? I mean, these machines there could be shrapnel and, yeah, ricochet shots. Man, you could get hurt just being in the crowd. One of those machines goes out of control and wipes out the entire audience.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
How'd you find me? I think these two the answer to these two questions are kind of obvious.
Since
but
when
we'll go.
can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain.
See, I don't think he was cruel. I mean, he was just honest. I don't think he was needlessly cruel. I mean, surely she had an inkling as to what the truth was. Right? You would think, maybe not. Maybe she couldn't even fathom the fact that, but once she started learning about, you know, what Project Zero Dawn really was, you kind of get the feeling that, oh yeah, Aloy is probably created by the machines, right? Like a lot of people probably were, not just her. I mean, not everybody in this world is born of an actual mother. At some point, Gaia had to replicate everyone that's here. Some has an ancestor that was created by Gaia and the machines, right? Had to have, because all other life was extinct at that time. At one point in time, or something or another. So yeah, I don't know if he was really cruel. He was maybe a bit insensitive, but okay. Well, let's take a quick break. We're gonna run to the restroom, and I'll be right back to continue on. We'll decide what we're gonna do. Maybe run around here and collect some of these, like this vantage point and metal flowers and stuff. Maybe find some new side quests to do. We'll figure it out here in just a second. Be right back. Alright, man, we're back. Ready to get back into it. Let's see. So yeah, the next quest is going to be to go to All-Mother. Okay. Man, I wish we could find those power cells. Wish we marked the power cells on there. We can take out some more corruption zones. We're pretty close to one right now. Up here, huh? There's a vantage point up that way too. Yeah, I love how it's impending. Just like any good game, any good RPG, action or otherwise, your tribe's facing impending doom. Time to do side quest, of course. Well, let's take out this corruption zone. Just right up here over these hills. I ran over a turkey. Wasn't even trying to kill it, just ran it right over. Could take that rabbit out just like I took out the turkey, but you know what? Not interested in hunting at the moment. Let's complete some objectives, like corruption zones first. Yeah, we're not far from the end of the actual main storyline now. We also, like I said, have the Frozen Wilds, so we still got plenty of game left, and we've got side quests and all this other cool stuff to collect too, right? Tons of stuff to do and collect. We got hunting trial, hunting grounds to do, hunting lodge, getting all the blazing suns we can get. Plenty to do. Vantage points, metal flowers, ancient vessels, all kinds of stuff yet to do. Alright guys, there's a lot of you. Just let me through. Getting real close to this corruption zone now. Here we are. Get me arrows loaded up and ready to go. Seeds of fire, bellowback, some ravagers. You know what? We could try to take off one of the cannons off these bad boys.
Quiet does it.
Now, can we pick up one of these cannons without getting hit? That's the question. Let's go. Yeah, there's me business. Oh, the bellowback's onto us too. That's just almost too much, guys. Oh, gotta get an antidote. Gotta get an antidote out. Okay, what happened to those cannons I knocked off? Okay, there's one. Can I pick it up in time? Nope. Almost had it though. Jeez. This isn't good. Now. Jeez, please. What happened to those cannons? I took those cannons off for a reason, so I could use them. Oh, jeez. The bellowback's gonna get in my way too. By the time I'm going to be able to get to that cannon, I'm going to have these guys dead. Oh, need no stinking Ravager cannon? Would have been nice though. Where are you going, dude? Seriously. All right, clear. I got to finish it off in style at least. That was satisfying. Went up a level, huh? That one. Nice. Now there's a vantage point around here too. Right here. Looks like it's right along the road too. This trail right here looks like it led right up to it. Of course, it's probably not going to be that easy, as vantage points rarely are. Shell walkers, huh? This is why I shock potion there.
It's off.
Looks like the rest of them are going to kind of leave me alone for a second. So where is this vantage point, eh? Is that a Glenhawk? What is that? It'd be awesome if you could override Glenhawks and ride them. You could fly. That would be amazing. I totally should have done that. Or a storm eagle. Whatever they're called, storm birds. That'd have been amazing too. Anything that flies would have been so awesome to have. Be able to ride. So why else would there be a repel point unless this was the vantage point, right? Seems logical. Hey man, let's get up here. Yeah, I think this is it. We found our vantage point. Man, they don't make it easy to get up here though. There we go.
Apocalypse Storm Tour, Day 1. We're better to start than at the end. Or where the end started, anyway. Ground zero. Where it all came crashing down. My career first. Then everything else. And I mean everything.
Oh man, look at that. Now let's take it away and look what it looks like now. Yeah. I just love how good this game is at showing you the consequences of things and how it can be applied to so many things, not just robotics and AI, right? There's so much going on in this game. Like, just like that line we heard back at the last little dungeon area we were in. Forgive me for not remembering what it's called. Elizabeth Sobet's office place. Project Zero Dawn headquarters. Where they talked about, do we learn nothing from science fiction movies? I say that all the time when I'm hearing about things happening in the world these days. There's all kinds of crazy things happening. I'm always saying that. Did we learn nothing from science fiction movies? It does give me a little bit of hope that people like Elon Musk seem to have a good head on their shoulders and they are aware of the dangers. I mean, but he's not the only person out there doing stuff, so he's not the only billionaire out there building robotics and
Easier when I was a
whatnot.
kid.
But yeah, I think some people do actually see the what's at stake, the dangers of AI. All right, where to next? Another vantage point, metal flower, Banuk figure. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Not to mention we need to go save the Nora, right? Some power cells would be nice.
Slow chill, bitches.
Let's see. What to do. Let's fast travel to right here. Oh, and yeah, and Silen's made a disguise for us. We might want to check that out. It's probably in our outfits. See what that looks like. Because we're heading back in the Shadow's like, if you have to head back in the Shadow Carja territory, here's a disguise. While we're heading right back there so soon. We'll kind of hop, skip, and jump around, picking up a few items as we go back to the Nora lands.